If you haven't gone by this page before, Google Plus, baby. +1 me, if you have a chance. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the video blog. My name, for those of you here for the first time, Adam Daniel Mezei. Temperature is dropping here in Hogtown, down to 16 degrees from a high of like in the 40s a few days ago. Anyway, it's more pleasant, there's a breeze, it's nice, it's easy to video blog without getting all sweaty and whatnot. So this week we're going to be discussing Jack Welch's leadership strategies, and there's a list of things that I'm going down. Every day I'm going to cover one. So today we're going to cover, yesterday of course we covered the one, change before you have to. You can go over there to my YouTube outpost, youtube.com/gtowna, G-T-O-W-N-A. Or you can listen to today's, and I'll put a little link in the liner notes connected to yesterday's show. So today is, if you don't have a competitive advantage, what are you doing competing? Okay, so this in the marketing sphere kind of applies, and I'll give you an example. If you don't know what a marketing funnel is, if you don't know what a benefits ladder is, if you don't know what a SWOT analysis is, if you don't understand the difference between advertising, marketing, sales, and profit, advertising draws people into the restaurant. Marketing is what gets them to actually sit inside the restaurant. Sales is what gets them to actually look in the menu and buy something. And profit is of course, once you tally all the sales up. There's a difference between all these different functions. And unfortunately what we see happening in social media today is a raft of people being hired to manage the social media portfolio. And they don't really have a lot of understanding about marketing. They don't really have a lot of understanding about advertising. They don't really have a lot of understanding about the basic fundamental tenets of what marketing entails and that functional area for a business or for whatever they're doing. In my case, of course, it's films, but still, they don't really understand how to run the show properly. And swaths of people are given, like legions of people are given responsibility to handle portfolios, marketing portfolios for companies or for films, and they don't really know what they're doing, which is basically, like I'm saying, you don't have a competitive advantage in marketing. So what are you doing competing? What are you doing advertising yourself as a marketing person? What are you doing in the space trying to help clients out with their marketing when you unfortunately don't have enough knowledge or experience in the area? So what you invariably end up doing is screwing your clients. That's the big deal. You end up screwing your clients, and that's bad. It's bad for the entire industry. It's bad for you. It's bad karma in general, but it's also just bad because there's a lot of people out there that are doing very good work. There's a lot of people out there that are doing very solid, well-meaning, and of course profitable work for their clients, and they understand things like the funnel, the benefits ladder, the SWOT analysis, product life cycle, things like that. They understand how to do these things, and they write good copy, and they know about social media, which is strictly a tool. Well, again, that could be debated. It could be said that social media is a separate business entity in and of itself, but we'll see where that goes. But I like what Jack Welch is saying. If you don't have a competitive advantage, don't compete. You don't want to go in there naked and get the crap beaten out of you. There's no use kind of like putting everything in motion, spending all the resources on setting up a particular division, and you don't have a competitive advantage. You're not going to be earning a profit. What's the point of doing that? That's from the good side. The bad side is, if you don't know what you're doing, what are you doing also? You could end up having it sort of rub up very negatively on your colleagues, peers, and moreover yourself, which, is basically the crux of today's video blog. So, that's the second in Jack Welch's leadership strategies in the series of them that we'll be coming out with this week. Thanks again for watching. Go ahead over to this page, pmdforhire.com, and of course click like. I would really appreciate that. And just a small plug, PMD for Hire, producer of marketing and distribution. If you're looking for non-conventional, DIY, do-it-yourself distribution techniques for your film, feature film, or documentary, and you're not looking to go through traditional gatekeepers, and you're looking to save some money, you might want to go through PMD for Hire, or at least have a consultation with me. I'd be very delighted to share with you some of the tips, tricks, and techniques that go into getting your film out to a wider audience. Wishing you and yours and every little person in your sphere of influence the very best of things from here north of the 49th parallel of latitude.